Alright guys, Simon here, and we're continuing our playthrough of Mass Effect. So, we've gotten through the first, I guess, tutorial kind of mission. It's a pretty slow start actually. I've forgotten how slow this game starts. In Mass Effect 2 and 3, like the first missions or the first parts are much more intense. There's more explosions. So it's more interesting to play. This one, this started off really slow. Just kind of, walking around, shooting a few geth. Although I guess if you've never played it before, that bomb sequence might be a bit stressful. Before we do anything, I'm going to go into my equipment, and I'm going to give myself some more stuff. Alright, so this one does more damage. I don't know why they're so inaccurate though. You see this? I don't know why they're so inaccurate. Anyway, let's just give me that, and high caliber barrel, more damage, lower rate of fire, lower heat absorption, overheat more quickly. That's actually probably not very good. That's actually good for sniper rifles, because you only shoot one shot at a time. Combat sensor, I guess I just kind of put that on. Ammo upgrade, chemical rounds, plus 35% toxic damage, anti-personnel versus organics. I think I'll do the chemical rounds. So let's see, give myself a nice gun. Shotgun, slightly less accurate but slightly more damage. 126, 128. Let's go with this. I don't really use the shotgun anyway. Pistol, that's more damage. That's more everything. Alright, let's do this. This one, that seems like a good pistol there. Yes. So you see how there's Edge 1, Striker 1, and then there's Edge 2. So obviously the 2s are better than 1s. I think they go all the way up to 10. So as we get more and better loot, we can... I'll keep the accuracy maybe. As we get better loot, we can, get rid of the lower numbers. Wait, what have I got here? Armor piercing? High caliber... No, I don't really want that there. I don't really want... Let's put chemical rounds on the pistol, and let's put synthetics, because the big robots, I think I've forgotten what enemies there are in this game. Let's just do armor piercing there and put the high caliber barrel there, so more damage but overheats quicker. Alright, let's just keep that for now. Grenades, we can put the plus 25% toxic damage. This gives you more range though. See that? Plus 50 centimeters radius? I'm gonna go with a high explosive. And then armor. Let's see. I can't wear heavy armor. The light armor is not very good. So the Turian... I'm not a Turian, I can't wear heavy armor yet. That's not very good. That's not very good. Alright, so I guess I've got the best armor that I can wear for now. Until I can wear heavy armor. Alright. So there we go, squad. I don't have level ups. Alright. So that's your inventory. So you do that for all your guys quite often. And it's alright, I guess, once you get used to it. Don't think I need that. Oh, there's also the codex. You see that on the right hand side, there's a codex. And there's a lot of information here if you're interested in reading all that. I'm not gonna read all that in this playthrough.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander. Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
How are you holding up?
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. Doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck.
We didn't do it.
It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I
eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
Uh-huh.
I never met my parents. If they wanted to see me, they'd have contacted me after that mess a few years back.
Oh, that's right, the Blitz. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet.
Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Alright, so the dialogue, you see there's 6 places for options. The top ones are usually Paragon, the bottom ones are usually Renegade. I usually go Paragon. I'm not really thinking all that much actually about this. Maybe I should give more consideration to what I'm saying.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
You know, we just randomly picked her up off the planet. But she is a soldier. I don't know if this is actually right. Like, you just kind of pick a soldier up. Like, what happens to the colony? The colony still needs defending, right? But we just took her and we put her on the ship. I don't know if that's, right or not.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Also, do I have really skinny arms? Like, how do I hold all those guns with those skinny arms? Anyway, must be really light, maybe composite materials and all that.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Dr. Chokwas is pretty cool.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired for the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Complications, she says. Mental disabilities? Insanity? That's more than complications.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Oh wow, we get experience for talking to people too. Nice. Alright, so I can... There's a locker here. I don't think I need to fiddle around with that right now. Where am I? Oh, I'm on the okay, what am I doing? I forgot what I'm doing. Journal. Speak to Joker. Well, let's not speak to Joker. Let's quick save and then just wander around the ship, because that's always fun. Yeah, look at my skinny arms. Like, how do I... They must be like carbon fiber guns or something. Like, really light. No, but even then there's recoil. Isn't there recoil, or is that Mass Effect too? Like the Mass Effect takes care of the recoil or something. I don't know, man. Science fiction. Who's here? Hey, Captain Anderson.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
I just wanted to say hi. Also, 2 single beds. Not a double bed, 2 single beds side by side. Interesting. Alright, so let's see what's around the ship. So there's a someone's quarters is here. I think these are supposed to be like sleeping pods, but there's only 8 of them, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people on the ship. I don't know how this works. Maybe they kind of fold in or something. I don't know. There's only 8 pods. I think there's only 8 pods in the. Actually, no, I won't talk about the next game yet. But spoiler alert, there's also only 8 pods in the future ship, and the future ship is somewhat bigger than this one. So you do the math. Where can I go? Okay, we go down. And loading. Joker is not this way, by the way. Joker is up. The cockpit is that's a really long loading screen. Okay, so this is the hangar. Here we go. There's got a requisitions officer and stuff back there too. Okay. So here are the lockers of the squad. I can change the squad's equipment. So let me just let's do this. Let's go through their things. Assault rifle. I guess he should take the event. Except he's not very good with it though. He's not very good with the assault rifles. So maybe I shouldn't give him the better one. Maybe I should give it to Ashley. Alright, so there's him. He uses pistols a lot, doesn't he? Let's give him a better pistol. Not as accurate, but I don't think the accuracy matters for the NPCs. I think they just shoot whatever they want. There's also the Omni 2 and the Biotic Amp. I don't have those, but he's a biotic, so he gets these toys. Alright. Just leave that. Look at Ashley's equipment. That pink armor, man. Really? You're a marine and you wear bright pink armor? Alright, let's give you a better rifle. And I don't think we have a... Oh, we kind of have better pistols. Let's give you a better pistol. I don't know if you really use the sniper rifle all that much. Alright, let's see if... Nope. Nope. That's the best armor we've got right now for you. Alright, so we don't have very good stuff. But the requisitions officer, I believe we can buy stuff from him. This is the Mako. Wasn't there a thing that I can click on? There we go, inspect. Experience points for looking at things.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Alright.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
Right.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased, but I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Yes, so there's all this stuff. So the Spectre Master Gear I think is the best stuff basically, but we can't afford any of this. You can compare. So you see, like, it does double the damage, and it's, look at the accuracy, 175. So the assault rifles, the low level assault rifles obviously are not very good, but you see like how much damage this stuff does. Wow, look at that! Look at that thing. We can't afford any of that stuff. What does it cost? It cost $150,000. I've got less than 1/100th of that. I'm so poor. Manager upgrade, grenade upgrade. These might be more useful if you're playing on a higher difficulty, and we're not. And we really can't afford anything unless we sell some crap. Which we probably should, because a lot of the stuff we're not going to use. Anti-personnel rounds. Let's just sell a lot of this level 1 stuff. Like, see that. So let's just sell all the stuff we're not using. The level 1 stuff. Assault rifle, yeah, those aren't very good. Shotguns I don't really care about. I'll keep the medium armor and the heavy armor because we're gonna use those later. I should put the armor plating on myself actually. Fusion explosive, light armor human, let's drop that. We'll keep the medium and heavy stuff, because when we get better skills we can use those. And I still can't buy anything basically, because that only gave me like $400. Maybe I should buy these. Alright, let's just leave that and go into my equipment and go into my armor. What do I have here? Shield battery, armor plating. Alright, let's stick with the shield battery. Alright, so that's the inventory. As you can see, a lot of stuff to click through.